Hi, it's Jill from Jilly Bean Studio. Welcome to the channel where I share art journaling and junk journaling, projects, and ideas. So I don't know about you, but often when people hear you say junk journaling, they say, "What do you do in your junk journal?" So today I'm going to share 5 ways that I really enjoy using my junk journal. So I hope that will give you some ideas, and also I would love to hear the ways that you enjoy your junk journal if you are currently a junk journaler. The other thing I have today to share is my printables. These are available for free in my Ko-fi app, and I will link them below. We are currently in the autumn of 2024, and I will have those up through November. So the first idea I have, and something that I enjoy very often, and I'm definitely enjoying in this journal, is paper crafting by a theme. Now, you certainly don't have to do that, but it's something that I think is helpful. If you have a certain theme, then it gives you an automatic go-to. So for this journal, I am enjoying nature-inspired journaling. It was made from Amazon packaging, as I showed you here. I actually made the cover quite a while ago. And it is a no-sew journal in terms of the binding. That is a headband, and it's a single signature. And recently, over the last week or so, I made this cute little paper crafted collaged bit, I guess, that I'm going to call a pocket, and use some Fabri-Tac to get that on the front. The next way I am currently enjoying my junk journal is to memory keep, and I love to jot notes of what's going on during the month. This is definitely going to be a journal, I think, for a couple months. I have September currently in it. Those are the pages I'm going to share today. And I got going a little bit on the October pages. And what I've done to keep myself organized is I've used these little glassine bags for the printables, and also made for the larger bits a book page envelope. Now, in my mind also, when you create your own printables or little bits of art that you make your own ephemera, to me, that is the same as memory keeping in the way that you're jotting notes. So when I look at a lot of these little pieces from the fall printables, it brings me right back to summer, because that's when I was doing all the splatter art pages and those the fun spin art pages, and then those papers ended up becoming the fall printables. So I really love that. The next thing for me is hand lettering, doodling, and drawing. I really enjoy using some sketch pens or gel pens, and I'm really trying to do more hand lettering lately. So I just pulled a scrappy piece of paper bag on the right and did our little cedar tree with that micron I'm holding right now. I love a good micron. They're waterproof. This one happens to be an 05. So little sketches along the way, I think, are wonderful in your journal. And then I tend to gather everything that I need for my journaling in this little box, so it's not too overwhelming for me to do whatever sort of journaling I want to do, whether it's, little scraps of paper I can grab to doodle. On the next page, there's actually an index card. I'm pulling out this page just to show you the no-sew binding. It's helpful in a way because you can work on your pages by pulling them out and then slide them back in. And then I did this little doodle card with the micron again and some sparkly gel pens. And all of that nature-inspired vibe kind of coming through. I've really been enjoying that this month, and well, actually, most of these pages were September, but some of them have spilled into October as well. So I think the fun thing is you have to kind of go with, honestly, well, of course, with what makes you happy. I like a bright, eclectic style. I like to add all the things. You might not. You might want a very vintage style. I know many junk journalers do. And then you can ask yourself, do you want to use printables at all? Or are you a person who wants to go sort of traditional, very true to its origins of junk journaling and do more of, I guess people call them now, like the trashy journals, where you really are doing a lot of upcycling? I love that about junk journaling in general. You can kind of come in at any level from beginner to, a seasoned journaler and have a lot of fun with it. And nobody's journal ever really looks the same. It's a very personal thing, I think. So here's some sweet book pages that I tucked in the left in some packaging. And I also pulled out I have these little flow cards that were in my stash that I thought would be fun to use in this journal. And then I have all these bits of wrapping paper left over from that art retreat that I chatted about in the last video, and those altered notebooks which are in the top right of my table. And so I've been reusing a lot of scraps in the journal as well. So paper crafting, different techniques, memory keeping, all of those things are sort of my go-tos, and I'm really enjoying in this current journal. Little cafe menu, had some fun with friends the other night. Again, a bit of collage, some more doodling on that, I don't know, that leafy branchy thing. Included some belly bands here, and I have more journaling cards. Again, I think those are all from some flow books. And then for sure, for me, collage is a go-to. I think that's one of my number one things that I enjoy in all my journals. And I think that on the left-hand side, I'm playing with some new printables and pops of color and some of that, again, that wrapping paper that I have extras of, and I put that on. I'm really loving the corrugated cardboard lately. So I think we're getting to the point where my September pages have ended and I'm starting to roll into October. I love, isn't this sweet? This book spine that fell apart, I'm going to use as a tuck spot. And then I have another belly band on that side. And I have those cute printables, that sunflower and that little tag I just showed are from Cat Hand. And she has a wonderful Ko-fi app. You can check her out. She has some freebies and some you can purchase, and they're just really pretty. And I think this is it. I think this is the center of the journal. So I will roll into more of the October pages here. I'm not sure if this is going to be a 2-month journal or will bring me totally through the fall here in New England. I'm looking forward to more hand lettering and doodling and all of the pretty fall things that are happening in our area, like craft fairs and getting, I don't know if it's pretty, but delicious things like getting the cider donuts and all of those goodies. So I hope that gave you some ideas. I would love to hear what you're enjoying in your junk journals. And thanks so much for stopping by the channel.